Member of the Assembly's Standing Committee, Dr Koukeo Akkhamountry, represented the National Election Committee, or NEC, last week to inform the media about the agenda at the inauguration session, saying changes in the leadership of the government, National Assembly, and judicial bodies will be discussed at the inauguration sessions of the Assembly's Eighth Legislature this week.
กองประชุมครั้งปฐมฤกษ์ของสภาแห่งชาติเปิดขึ้นภายใน60 วันหลังจากการเลือกตั้งสมาชิกสภาแห่งชาติชุดใหม่โดยแม่นประธานสภาแห่งชาติชุดเก่าเป็นประธานและ4นำกองประชุมไปจนกว่าจะ
According to Dr Koukeo Akkhamountry, the session will be led by the President of the National Assembly's Eighth Legislature, Madam Pany Yathotou, who will oversee the appointment of the President of the Eighth Legislature. Referring to the content of the inauguration session, Dr Koukeo said, it followed the Constitution and the law concerning the role, rights, and duties of the National Assembly as the representative body of the Lao people. The main focus will be the considerations and approval of the organizational and personal structure and new members of the National Assembly, appointment of the President and Vice President of the Lao PDR, as well as the Prime Minister and Deputy Prime Minister and the organizational structure of the government. The session will also consider the appointment of the head of office of the Supreme People's Prosecutor and President of the Supreme People's Court, whose candidature will be raised by the head of state. Also table approval of the 8th Five-Year National Socio-Economic Development Plan, Vision 2030, National Strategy for the next 10 years. The National Assembly's report on the Vision towards 2030, Strategy towards 2025, and the National Assembly's Eighth Legislature 5-Year General Plan, along with the Assembly's 5-year plan on the enactment and amendment of laws. The session will also hear reports from the NEC on the election of members to the Eighth Legislature and members of provincial people's councils. Under the law on the National Assembly, the Assembly's inaugural session should take place within 60 days of the election of new Assembly members. The election of members to the Eighth Legislature took place earlier than usual this year. In the past, the election has occurred in April, followed by the first sessions of the Assembly in June or July. This year's National Assembly election took place on March 20, with the body's first session to be held just 30 days afterwards. All 149 members of the National Assembly's Eighth Legislature will attend the session, which will run from April 20 to 23rd.
ที่จะเข้าร่วมกองประชุมนั้นมีสมาชิกสภาแห่งชาติชุดที่ 8 ทั้งหมด149 ท่านมีบรรดาท่านกรรมการกรมการเมืองศูนย์กลางพรรคคณะเลขาธิการศูนย์กลางพรรค
Invited guests include members of the Politburo, Secretary General of the party, ministers, heads of organizations, Lao Front for National Construction, and other mass organizations, former National Assembly members, eminent persons, and retired officials, representatives of various National Assembly departments, secretariat and provincial offices, heads of business and state and private enterprises, ambassadors, and representatives of the diplomatic corps.